So, lads, today in this video, we're talking about the big matchup, the Cavs versus the Celtics. The 17-3 Cavs versus the 16-3 Boston Celtics. And again, these two teams played earlier on in the year where the Cavs were seriously undermanned and the Celtics won, I think, by 3. And the Celtics did not have Jaylen Brown today. So, we haven't really seen a playoff type matchup or full team matchup realistically between these two teams. But at the same time, like, let's be real. Let's be real. You just never know what's going to be happening in the playoffs. Who's going to be injured, who's going to be healthy. But, yeah, lads. Anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are doing a Hoopsmas on this channel. And if you guys don't know what I'm calling Hoopsmas, it is, obviously, we are Mick Hoops. So, Hoopsmas, we are uploading 10 videos a day. There are 10 NBA videos, 10 basketball videos every single day. We got to get creative. And we got to report on pretty much everything. So if you guys are sick of just seeing the same 2 or 3 teams, we're going to be talking about everything. But as well, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 6,850 by the end of the day. That would be the goal because we're trying to hit 7K tomorrow. That would be absolutely unbelievable. We got we got over 100 subscribers today, which is, again, the goal. We're trying to hit 10K by Christmas Day. Either way, though, today's game, Mitchell had a huge fourth quarter. Look, I wasn't watching this whole game. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't. I was watching, I watched the end of it, and the Cleveland Cavaliers won the game by 4 points, and they won the fourth quarter by 16. They completely came back in that game. And this was the Donovan Mitchell show, and this, for Jayson Tatum's MVP chances, when I literally said it in a video earlier, I'm like, Giannis and Jokic are their MVP. They're just too good. Like, Tatum is just Tatum. Like, Tatum should never win an MVP. As good as Tatum is, and they were like, no, Tatum does this, and this. Like, oh, like, I don't care. I actually don't care. Like, I like Jayson Tatum. I think he's good, but come on. He's not Jokic. Jayson Tatum is not a top 5 player in the world. He's not a top 5 player in the world. And I mean that. Jayson Tatum is good. He's good. That's it. Say no. That's it. He's great. He's an all-star. He's an all-star. He's one of the top 10 basketball players in the world. He's not top 5. And today showed it. The guy could not even score in the post on Darius Garland. He was posting up Darius Garland and missing. Man looked like 2011. In the fourth quarter, he looked like 2011 LeBron James. Trying to post up Jason Terry. He could not score against Darius Garland. You want to look at the box score for this game. Yeah, Tatum had 33 points. He shot 12 of 27. He did it on 27 shots. He shot the ball 27 times for 33 points. That's not great. Like, yeah, Porzingis struggled as well. But again, Porzingis is not the quote-unquote MVP. Like, he's not the MVP over Giannis having the best season of his life. That's what Tatum is right now. 2 turnovers as well. Again, he was just terrible in the fourth quarter. Look, Tatum was brilliant up to that point. Like, all I saw was people hyping up Tatum. But at the end of the day, if you're not going to be able to score at the end of the game, and you are going to be heavily reliant on it as a team, on Peyton Pritchard to close, like, this would have been Peyton Pritchard in the fourth quarter was the damn best player on the court for the Boston Celtics. Like, I like Peyton Pritchard. I really like Peyton Pritchard, but, like, come on. This is Peyton Pritchard. You're paying the guy $6 million a year. It's the guy who was benched, who's been benched in big playoff games. He was your best player in the fourth. Sam Hauser coming up with 13 points. Drew Holiday, non-existent. Absolutely non-existent. But for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, congratulations for getting yourself back in those MVP shouts. I'm sorry, I do not understand how Donovan Mitchell is not at least on an almost equivalent. I get it, Tatum's averaging more points, but Tatum started off the year on fire and his points per game are dropping as the season is going on. I get it. If we are putting Tatum in the second place in MVP because of team record, Donovan Mitchell deserves to be top 5. Again, I don't think he deserves to be top 5. Like, for me, the MVP ranking should be 1, Jokic, 2, Giannis, 3, Shea, 4. I'll give Tatum 4, and 5. You know what? I'll still put AD at 5, and then maybe Donovan Mitchell at 6. But like, if you're putting Tatum 2, then Donovan Mitchell's got to be top 5 by that logic. But the Cleveland Cavaliers Darius Garland's defense down the stretch, him hitting the big free throws was huge. It was huge. And it was, again, an interesting game. Like, Sam Merrill plus 16 on the floor. It is the Cleveland bench that has been winning them games this season. It really has. And, like, they had a Okoro there. Like, Dean Wade, obviously is not, like, wasn't healthy, it seems. You've still got a superb starting five. And finally, it's clicking between Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. But the Cleveland Cavaliers are scary. Like, as long as they're not playing the Atlanta Hawks, they've been by far the best team in the NBA. They just, for some reason, can't beat the Hawks. This is a team that's going to win. Like, they're 18-3 right now. So I'm just trying to think. Like, they're winning 85% of their games. Like, what is their, I'm just too tired to, like, they're on track to win 70 games. Like, 18-3, 85% to 69.7 games. They're on track to win 70 games. And we are through enough of a chunk of the season to think they're probably going to win 60. And, yeah, unless they implode, they're probably going to win 60. And there are other teams that, again, that are pretty good this year. Like the OKC Thunder, 79% win rate? Like the OKC Thunder are on track for 65 wins. You've got, like, the Houston Rockets doing pretty well as well. And, again, the Thunder have had injuries and were playing Jalen Williams as center, J-Dub at times. But for the Eastern Conference and for the Cleveland Cavaliers, I think they might be legit. And for Jayson Tatum, a hell of a player, but you just can't. You just can't give the man MVP of the league. I'm one of those guys that thought he deserved Finals MVP last year. You can't give him MVP of the league. I mean that. You cannot give Jayson Tatum MVP of the league. Oh, he couldn't even score on Darius Garland. Darius Garland! Like, the Cavs were trying to get rid of the guy. They were trying to get rid of the guy, a 6-foot-tall, small point guard. Forced you into shooting from 2. By the way, if you guys did not see the percentage that Tatum shot from 2, he shot 4 of 9 from 3, which meant that he shot 44% from 2. What was it? He shot 8 for 18 from 2, and he just kept trying to target Darius Garland and couldn't do anything, especially down the stretch. He couldn't score on Darius Garland. Darius Garland. Look, I get it. Mitchell, exceptional. The Cavs, exceptional in the fourth. Tatum choked that game away. And that's a game that matters. Like, very few regular season games matter. But, like, we remember, even in, like, 2016, we remember the OKC game versus Golden State mattered. The Golden State Cavs regular season game mattered when it got fired after the Golden State cooked them. There are regular season games that don't matter, and there are regular season games that matter. This is a regular season game that mattered, and Jayson Tatum choked. He choked badly in that fourth quarter. I'm not saying Jayson Tatum played badly, because he didn't. He choked badly.